Coventry, 1979. It all began that summer. In fact, it pretty much happened overnight. One minute we were card-carrying punks worshipping at the church of Joe Strummer, the next we were rude boys in black and white. Hopeless school leavers, lacklustre wasters, disillusioned and tutored, pretty vacant, no future. Then came a whisper here and there. There were new kings in town with a blue beat to share. From Kingston, Jamaica to Coventry, a special delivery, aka. Crisp white shirts and short cropped hair, a cathedral ruin, still one spare, tower block flats and council houses, smart dressed boys in stay-pressed trousers. A reggae rhythm with the guts of punk, dancing all night, getting drunk. Records and badges with paper round money, skins and mods thinking us funny. And the driving force behind this whole scene was some boys from Cov who made it seem that this was our thing, this was our time, these were the best days to be alive. The NME said this was the home of the rock-steady sound from the boys at Two Tone. A windrush calypso from a concrete jungle, an innocent kiss, less than innocent fumbles. From pubescent to adolescent, stars aligned in the ascendant. Clash, Damned and Ruts Record Collector gave way to Madness Specials and The Selector. Sharp-dressed suits and leather loafers, top of the pops eating tea on the sofa. That night, a real scar take over. The transformation was complete. I never thought I'd wear a tie after leaving school, but the specials made them look cool. Dragging round the market on a Saturday morning, picking up shirts, getting mum to do the ironing. Making a move on the club dance floor. Picking up tickets for the Two Tone tour. I hadn't had such a big smile on my face since I got past first base with Jenny O'Driscoll at a dry ice dark night church hall disco. My first love, the best girl in school, I felt that I knew it all, till I saw her kissing a kid from the paper shop. That would explain the perpetual supply of pear drops. Tears on my pillow, but a broken heart soon fixed with Prince Buster and Trojan's greatest hits. The night of the gig, feeling great. Me and my mates looking ace. Getting a bus, feeling the tension. This political stuff someone failed to mention. I mean, we weren't naive or anything like that. We'd had a few scraps following the clash, but this was heavy. Too many skins. Too much aggro. Flailing limbs. National Front putting the boot in. British movement going recruiting. Ain't no black in the Union Jack, lads at gigs under attack. We couldn't understand the logic why you'd want a white island but dance to reggae music. But that lot, and Thatcher, and the bouncers, and the NF in your face, disappeared when our rude boys played. This was our life, and this was our way. We got a voice and something to say. Didn't need lords or political vultures. We got our own black and white culture. This was magic. The skanking beat, blue tonic suited and Jerry Dammer's teeth. And so went our scene in days of frivolity. My life, my world, Coventry, the specials and me. Thank you. Yes, Hipster. Hip swinging, keys jingling with a waft of farrow and ball. He's a kumquat eating top knotted fop, trousers so tight you can tell his religion. Hipper than thou, he's a fashion pigeon, picking up vibes from the trendsetter's kitchen. Ay carumba, there's a hipster in town. Tattooed finger firmly on the pulse, he's a solo Beau Brummel boho from Soho, 1950s American geek in a town of Canadian lumberjack chic. He's cool, and like all the rest, he's one of a kind, man, he's unique. His socks are brine nylon and his shoes are teak. Better watch out, there's a hipster around. Wears a jumper made out of surplus beard hair. Original natch, you should have been there. Takes his own beans to the coffee bar. Plucked them himself from a Kopi Luwak civets arse when backpacking in Central America. Stays at home, but he's going to go far from old hipster town. He's a cult in wolf's clothing, thinks he's the best, looks down upon all the rest. He's happy to pay £5 a time for his snap, crackle, pop. In the upcycled which once was a butcher's shop. When he starts, he'll never stop talking about a non-existent band from New York. A what bopaloom of a lot bam boom. There's a hipster going down. eats his tea off a coalman's shovel, lives in a refurbished sewage tunnel. If you say squeak, he's gonna bubble, 'cause he's that kind of guy. If he moves nearby, don't be petrified, because it won't be long before you're gentrified. He's keener than quinoa and hotter than Scoville. If there's a scene going on, there's a hipster in town. Changes outfits 3 times a day. You can see the sunset through the holes in his lobes. He's an enigmatic highfalutin. Dresses so sharp he needs a suture. Roaming the streets on a pedal scooter. Thinks he's the retro man future. A walking, talking fashion tutor. Ich bin ein Berliner. There's a hipster in town. Thank you very much. And now, finally, a cute little love poem. I'm glad the bar's open. This is, what are we going to do? There's something about you, baby, I like. You let the tyres down on my bike. On karaoke, you turned off my mic. You put the off in Offa's Dyke. But there's something about you, baby, I like. When we hold hands, you put on gloves. When I say more, you say enough. You barbecued my turtle doves. But there's something about you, baby, I like. I sometimes think that you don't care. When I'm asleep, you cut my hair. You eBayed my record player, but there's something about you, baby, I like. You say we're a war of attrition, that our love's a work of fiction. I think you are my addiction, and there's something about you, baby, I like. People say my broken heart will never mend, but I know our love 'twill transcend. And although you drive me round the fucking bend, there's something about you, baby, I like. Thank you, people. Love from Coventry. Adios.